Hello dear friends, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Alicia and I am so happy that you are here. I see that there's a couple more subscribers to this brand new channel and yay, I am so grateful for you, and I really hope that you find value from the content that I am sharing and will be sharing. Please let me know in the comments below. That would be so great. Today's video is going to be the 5 ways that you can connect with your life force energy. Now, this is a sister channel to my other channel, which is strictly for my yoga videos. That is my passion. That is my business. I am a somatic coach and yoga teacher. So, the first one I'm going to cover is movement. And I'm a yoga teacher, right? That goes hand in hand. And I'm also a Kundalini Yoga teacher as well. Now, if you are interested in Kundalini Yoga, I have a couple new videos, new practices that you can do. I will link them in the description below. I also have a video on this channel that I will link at the end, all about Kundalini awakening and how that energy works. Life force energy is Kundalini, is what is referred to as Kundalini. But I don't think it's just in the Kundalini yoga practice. There's many different ways to connect with your life force energy. So movement, getting back. Number 1, movement. When we move our bodies, we allow the energy in our bodies to move. We free up the energy to move. And if you can think of like a stream, when the stream gets like dammed up and then the water becomes all murky, that is just like our life force. So it's great to keep it moving, because otherwise it's going to get dammed up and murky. It's good to keep life flowing, keep life moving through us, through our work, through our passions, through our bodies. So that's the first one, is movement. Kundalini Yoga is literally created to help you access your life force energy. Now, I know there's also others like Qigong, which I actually hope to learn this year, take some classes on that, but even going for a walk. Let's get to the second way that you can access your life force energy. Talk about it. Find friends who want to talk about energy with you, the deeper meaning behind things, the mystery. Listening is good, and listening to videos like this, it definitely helps you connect with that life force energy when you hear other people talk. But when you hear yourself speak about it, that becomes this mirror for you. And then you're like speaking your life force out into the world. It can be incredibly healing. That's part of the reason why I make these videos. They're almost like therapy for me. They help me to keep my life force energy moving. I think a lot, I mentalize a lot, and when I'm able to get that out, I keep it moving. If it stays in here, it clouds everything up, or I feel like I miss things, or it falls away. I have books and books of notes and journaling, and right? So I'm always like spilling forth life force energy. And I know when I hear my friends and my clients speak about their life force energy, about their passion, about their purpose, about what lights them up, about that time that they had that interaction with their grandma who had crossed over to the other side, that time that they felt in their soul that they were supposed to go to this place at this time, and then they did, and this amazing thing happened. Like, when we talk about that, we like grow that energy. We grow our life force, and that is so beautiful. I do have a coaching program where I work with Kundalini Yoga and with this idea of talking about life force energy to help people to then activate their life force and to connect with potential, to connect with their soul's purpose, to really live their highest timeline. And that coaching program is called Awaken. I will also put a link for that down below if you're interested in taking a look at that. Now we will move to the third way to connect with your life force energy. Get intentional. Intention is life force energy directed. So you're getting in touch with something that you want to do. What is the reason behind it? What is the energy that's moving you forward? What is the intention? Hello, Bastet. Bastet will join us. And that's my business, Intentions Yoga. How do we become intentional about our lives? And when we do become intentional about our lives, we are connecting to our life force energy. When we give these things thought and, like, what was the intention behind me going and getting my 9-to-5 job 17 years ago? Survival. I had a brand new baby and I needed a steady income so that I could take care of him. So that was all wrapped up in that. Now, is that still where I'm at in my life? Absolutely not. I'm a completely different person. My son is now 19 and basically an adult, and he can't fend for himself completely, nor do I want him to. Times are tough and rent and stuff is crazy, so I wouldn't even expect that. But now the intention for my life is different. The intention for how I need to make money is different, right? And when you connect to that in the moment, it's like, who am I now? Who am I now? What do I need? Where am I going? How am I doing? What lights me up? What lights me up now? And then you make a decision. We can get stuck. And then that even goes back to that stream where the energy gets stuck and you can't move it forward, right? It's because you're not connecting with your intention in the present moment. And the life force is no longer flowing, right? You literally stopped growing. You stopped making decisions based on the present and you are stuck in the past. So intention is really, really important. What is the energy behind what you're doing? And think about it. Think about it. Talk about it. Move about it, right? All of that. The fourth way for you to connect to your life force energy is meditation. And now this is even one I struggle with because there's so much noise in our minds, but that when you can sit for long enough and if you've tried meditating, maybe you're great at it and awesome, good for you. I am not. And I will sit down and now I know it takes at least 15 minutes for my mind to clear. And now I just instead of resisting the thoughts and then getting in an argument in my mind about you're not doing this right, I just let the thoughts think their way out. Just let them go, let them go, let them go. But if as long as I stay just seated with my eyes closed, breathing, eventually those thoughts will subside. And then it's replaced by just this clear nothingness, this isness, this almost, it has a texture. It's this zing, right? And in that's that fertile soil of planting the seed, setting the intention, and all of that energy that's around that you haven't resisted, that you haven't made decisions about, all of that is, you're allowing that life force energy to just flow and to just immerse yourself almost in it. So that's a practice that you can do daily to connect with your life force energy. And a lot of us think that we don't have time, but we do. It's not a priority. We do other things or we get bored. I would sometimes not wait the 15 minutes. I just give up and walk away from my practice. But I'm trying. I'm really, really trying to get better. You want to go? You go. Bye. So that was 4. So the fifth way to connect with your life force energy is ritual. This is when we do sacred ritual. We are using our life force energy and like bringing it out into the material world. My last video, I'll link it below in the description, was about a cord cutting ceremony. And that's bringing energy out into the material, making a decision. And now in the cord cutting, you could think of it like the stream of energy, and now you're deciding to clear away something because you can see that it's blocking the stream of energy from flowing. So you're making a conscious decision to like move that heavy boulder out of the way, or give that person the heave-ho, or whatever's holding you back. But then we can also do rituals each morning. When I have my coffee, I light some palo or some sage and I clear the space, and I pour a little cup of either coffee or water to connect with any of the spirits that are around and helping me. And like those spirits and that deeper connection, like we are meeting on that life force energy. We are meeting on that soul level. That is the undercurrent that I'm tapping into, that I'm then bringing into the physical world and working with. The moon, beautiful, beautiful way to connect with life force energy, to connect with that cycle, right? Because there's life force in that. Just the same life force that's in us is in the planet, is in the cosmos, is in the ebb and the flow and the phases. And so the moon is a perfect way to work with the life force energy. And the different phases actually represent different ways that the life force energy is showing up in our life. Now, I also have a whole yoga series of how to work with the moon phases in your yoga flow. If you are curious about that, I will put the link below in the description for you. So much sharing is happening in this video, but it's a beautiful way to weave my work together and provide it to you. And so I really hope it supports you. All of these things are offerings that I have that help support you to connect to your potential, to connect to your purpose, to get rid of stuff that is no longer serving you so that you can connect with your highest timeline. So those were the 5 ways that you can connect to your life force energy. Movement, meditation, intention, talk about it, and ritual. And they all kind of blend together too, right? You can do a ritual with a friend. You can, as you're like co-creating and talking about it. And yeah, many ways that these all kind of, wind into each other. But it also gives you many different ways to constantly be in connection, right? With your life force energy. The more you put your attention, your awareness on it, the more your stream begins to flow. And the more you can show up in service. And the more you do that, the more you fill your own cup back up. So I really hope that this video has served you well today. There is a lot of help and different supports that I'm going to put below this video. And yeah, I really, really hope you have enjoyed. Please give the video a like. If you're brand new here, welcome. And if you've enjoyed, please consider subscribing to the channel. And without further ado, take sweet care. Bye for now.